I can do it if no one else wants to. Although I have one inspiration if anybody is out. I
think
forgot how
Talia.
small this group is. Tyler, if you
Yeah.
are out.
Right.
I maybe could, but I am finishing up my dinner, so I will relinquish it to you.
Valid point, especially for jambalaya. Case name comment. Oh, fuck. We began after. It was after the battle at the church.
Mhm.
Having been tasked by Ismark with going to what is apparently a haunted house in town. We had a brief conversation with Irina, who allowed us to rest at her house following the battle at the church with the direwolves. Their father was laid to rest. There being Irina and Ismark. Also, Father Donovich's son Dora was laid to rest. And we finally got some rest following that fight. With little to distract us, we headed straight we got directions essentially from Irina and made our way into town to find this cursed house. We were met outside by what was apparently one of the young residents of the house, Rosevalda, a young human girl, who told us that there was a monster in the basement, that we should not go in, that that her parents were down with the monster in the basement, and that her brother Thornbolt was the only other person in the house. We opted to go into the house after some deliberation, needing to make sure Thornbolt was okay with the monster in the house. And found ourselves in what is clearly an abandoned house. We did a little bit of exploration, found a couple secret rooms, including one containing a letter from Strahd clutched in the skeletal hand of someone, hopefully a messenger, possibly the one of the servants of the household. We found books pertaining to a cult. The letter was from Strahd, basically saying, hey, no matter how much you make sacrifices and stuff to me in that weird basement of yours, you didn't help me get here. I don't owe you crap. Also, you're a crazy person. Stop cheating on your wife and having babies out of wedlock. It was all very...
Strahd von Zorovich, proud proponent of monogamy, I guess? And fidelity?
I mean, he was the one crapping on the dude, so... he did call him... I gotta grab the exact words. Something about, like, a pestilent worm or something like that. My most pathetic servant, that's what it was. So there was something going on. Don't know. We eventually made our way into the attic, looking around the rest of the house, made our way into the attic where we found what was revealed to be the ghosts of the two children, Rosevalda and Thornbolt, who were trapped in the attic and unable to... Oh, well, first, I apologize. First, we found the nanny as some sort of ghost or specter, dispatched that. Found a crib. That's the word I'm looking for. A crib with an empty swaddle in it that we sort of suspect might be for the illegitimate child Walter. Regardless, as we found the ghosts of Rosevalda and Thornbolt, we also found the remains of said nanny tucked into a chest. After a brief amount of possession by Thornbolt, the three of us made our way. Also, Rosvalda did offer to show us what happened, provided we got her out of the attic, which we took to mean she wanted to possess somebody and ride them out, which Ariam was almost about to allow before we found the creepy dolls with the creepy slogan, if no Blinksy is no fun. Using the knowledge given to not Zendrick. Zeldrin, thank you. Using the knowledge given to Zeldrin by Thornbolt, we went down a secret passage which took us into the basement. Yeah, you have to go all the way up to go all the way down. You almost gotta get up to get down.
Fucking excuse
Amen.
me.
Amen.
Sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I apologize for nothing.
You know what, Ted? Take one of my points of inspiration.
I was gonna make a joke about denying you inspiration for this recap, but I usually do offer inspiration when you guys give me this nonsense.
We did make our way into the basement through the secret passage located in the attic. Zazarak was able to sense the presence of grotesque undeath, and we did fight some ghouls as we started exploring this very labyrinthine basement that is described in the previously mentioned letter as a sacrificial altar and torture chamber. So, party
Super
time.
cool.
I was trying to figure out how to get a 1, 2, 3, 4, get your undead on the floor joke in there, but it just wasn't going to happen.
Give me my inspiration back. No, obviously I'm kidding.
But that's where we are. Ariam is currently Rokea. We have avoided the worst of the damage from the ghouls, and we are still exploring. We're in like some sort of break room, and there was also the weird tentacle thing. No idea where that fits in. We'll find out, hopefully.
Weird what?
The tentacle thing, with a beak and the 4 tentacles.
Oh yeah. You guys have a chance to like look at shit now that the dust is settled from your encounter. Certainly.
Yeah, I will start with tentacle thing.
You can inspect the very large serpent creature with rocky skin and sharp beak, no eyes, and tentacles around its face. Make me a nature check.
I will assume it does not fall into any of the categories.
I believe that is so, and I'm just gonna double check that. Correct.
It's neither
does
Fey
not.
Fiend or Undead. So
Correct.
nature is the
say that
one skill in which I am
feels
not trained.
Very aberration-ish.
It really should be the
Or
case that
possibly
hunters.
monstrosity, but
Yeah, you can determine that it is in fact a monstrosity. It really
Hey.
should be the case. Obviously, they can't just let you say anything that's not just a beast you can have the advantage on, but Hunter's Bane should cover monstrosities.
Monstrosities and aberrations.
Yeah, maybe like Nick's like the Fae or Celestials, right? Monstrosities should be in that category. It's fucking dumb.
I feel like Fey makes sense because of the source material.
Yeah.
The Witcher.
Yeah.
I can understand leaving aberration out because a lot of that is like far realm shit.
Uh-huh. Regardless, it
yeah.
should be the case that like monstrosity be covered and
For the Monster
something else
Hunter
be
class.
swapped out.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the best way to put it, Tyler.
Yep, that's exact. Yep. Anyway, the monstrosity, you can determine. It is a creature that frequently, like completely still, its camouflaged hide can blend in perfectly with rock surfaces. It is an ambush predator. It is called a grick. I believe I dropped an image last session. I did. Let's look at him again. Let me see.
Even ghouls, I could understand those. They undead feed feed with undead. Makes sense. What the fuck is this thing doing down here? How'd it get down here? I mean, had to go through the fucking hell. Well, maybe there's another entrance I don't know about.
Well, maybe this was some type of monstrosity that the parents were fiddling with.
Good point. Could be. Well, only one way to find out.
Right. Which way would you like to go next? A couple of you are in the threshold of a four-way intersection. Zazarak is bleeding profusely.
I gotta turn off my noise suppressor so you can hear me sniffing at him. You might want to pick that up.
I understand if we're not interested in taking a rest just yet, but given 10 minutes, that could give us all a bit of healing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful to me, brother.
Let's maybe move back out of this hallway into that dining area before we can see a little bit more. I will take 10 minutes to cast a prayer of healing. Give everyone 16 healing.
Jeez.
Okay. What does that look like as you prepare this ritual?
Zeldrin pulls out like a tome and begins to read some passages of in Elvish, just passages talking about like basically a prayer to keep us safe and give us the strength we need to finish this quest to completion and destroy the wicked monsters of the night.
All right. That done. Now, where would you like to go?
Can you tell which way these things came from, Zazarek? I mean, I can smell blood, but you can smell them.
Well, I can try again, but upon the first time, all I got was down south here. Let me give it another shot, and I will center myself and breathe deep.
Okay. 60 feet. You have it's impeded by full cover, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sense nothing where you are.
Unfortunately, I think we took out whatever I Got a whiff of the first time. I can't smell a thing.
All right. Someone somewhere down here, you said.
Well, that was the whiff I got when we were further north, which means these things that we killed were probably what I was smelling. Given that I can't smell anything now, means that there's nothing within 60 feet of us. Doesn't mean there's not something further, or that there was something else here that moved on when it heard the commotion.
You all want I should go first. I'll go first.
Even from where you are, Rokea, you can see farther down into the hall, there is tears into the soil and upturned earth that way.
Max, is this a
Define that way.
door right here?
This? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. It is not. You're just kind of looking at like the flat wall adjacent to an alcove that the Grick had like climbed out of.
Oh,
Worth checking.
yeah. It looks like it's a little bit more out than other things, but no, I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always worth checking because maps.
Yeah.
When you were saying I see upturned earth, I did not see a ping. Okay, south.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah, I was on the wrong layer.
Well, these buggers probably came from here. We want to go the way they came, or we want to check everything else out first?
You can see now that you've hit this corner, the square that you are in is fully upturned earth that like was clawed out from. Uh, it is possible that the ghouls, or at least one ghoul here, had dug his way out from the ground just where you are standing.
Well, I say we continue down this path and see where it leads, make sure there aren't any more of these things. Then we can investigate the rest and see what else we find.
Right. Watch your step. Make sure something doesn't pop up underneath you.
The chamber you pass into, Rokea, has a chandelier above the table with two high-backed chairs flanking the table. There's an empty clay jug, two clay flagons, iron candlesticks that are set into the two corners over here. Stand like tall standing candlesticks, with just the remnants, the very old remnants of wax dripping.
Well, this is weird.
One of these weird little guard rooms. There's a
Looks
door
like-
here.
We've got a bedroom over here.
Mhm. In that room, there's a wood-framed bed, a rotted feather mattress. There's a wardrobe, uh, some more of those tall iron candlesticks, and an open crate, and a wooden footlocker at the foot of the bed.
I will look in the wardrobe first.
You see a few different hanging colored robes.
Do they look to be as old and gross as the rest of this stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then I will try to see if the footlocker is open.
It is unlocked.
We'll swing it up, peer inside.
There is a very neatly folded cloak in here of a soft and light gray material that almost shimmers as you approach. There's a wooden coffer as well in one corner of the box, a chain shirt, a packed mess kit, a flask of something green, a bullseye lantern. Ooh, a set of feels.
Oh, incredible. Okay, so gray cloak, coffer, chain shirt,
We did it, guys. We won.
green vial.
Let me see if I can actually find. I'm reading it out of the book. Let me see if I can find it in the in the actual. Let me copy and paste for you. Okay. I prefer working out of the book most of the time. There's also a leather book, which I was working on saying. Let's see. Da, 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 da. The coffer also has something inside. I'm assuming you pick up and inspect. You can
Yes,
hear
I
it.
will.
You can hear something rattling inside.
I will open that up and see what's inside.
You see identifiably 4 potions of healing.
Leather book, yellow leather.
Yellow leather.
Okay. With all of those finds, I will head back into the room and pass 2 potions of healing to each of you.
Rokea,
Yo.
you're at that door, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm assuming you go in.
I'm currently just waiting here. I was waiting for
Okay.
Zeldrin to come back. I'm listening at the door, but otherwise
Okay.
not mucking with it.
Okay. Why don't you make me a perception check?
Do not believe hearing is one of the ones my heightened senses applies to. Oh, it sure
It is.
does.
It's smell and sound. Okay.
19, no matter what.
uh, Hear only that chanting that you've all detected upon entrance into the underground.
I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but the chanting's still coming from this way, so we're on the right track.
If this is the right track, do you think there's merit to going down the wrong tracks first and seeing what's there?
Maybe. Although, ways I figure it, if they's chanting, they's probably trying to do something. We might want to make sure they don't get to do it first.
Mm-hmm.
What with that whole most pathetic disciple and sacrificial basement and everything.
Very fair point.
Um.
I will open the door.
Oh. Okay. Great. Hold on. Zeldrin, I meant to give you these upon seeing the open crate as well. So you can see there's a bunch of torches and candles. Rokea.
Holy shit, we
I'll
got light forever.
take the leather sack of candles.
Rokea, you put your hands to the door and feel the knob not only not turn, but your hand sticks to it. At that exact moment as well, as you are starting to try to pull your hand free, Zeldrin, you hear the sound of earth being upturned and something crumbling behind you. You're going to
Oh,
get
what
into
the
initiative.
fuck is that?
Does anyone want a torch? Oh shit. Okay, we'll have to worry about that later. Let me go and make sure. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, real nice.
Well, vigilant guy.
Okay. So, as the sound of earth crumbling behind you, Zeldrin, draws your attention, walls within the room you've just exited just collapse, and out start stumbling more walking corpses. Uh, when Rokea, as again you try to jerk your hand free, the wooden planks of this door begin to split into sharp, jagged teeth. Let's see. Dynamic lighting.
Mimic door. Mimic door.
Doop. Okay. Zeldrin is up first.
I will head into this room and I'm gonna hop on the bed, step up there, and then I will throw a just sacred flame at the one to the left.
Okay. That is a 19. Ooh.
Oof. That'll be it.
Okay. Let's see. Zazarak.
All right, Rokea. Looks like we got trouble. Let's go, Rokea. What are you doing? And I will fire a sacred flame at that friendo.
Okay. That is another 19. What the shit?
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Right. Two gray beams of energy just wash over this corpse. Arium, you are up. Or Rokea.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of dungeon this is, but I'm afraid this is real sticky. And I will try to. I will claw.
I quit D&D.
I'm going to go ahead and try to claw this door.
Okay. That will scratch into the wooden surface and reveal a ghoulish gray material underneath.
That is 7 slashing and 2 cold damage.
Okay.
And I guess for a bonus action, that was so good, I'll just do it again. But not nearly as good.
A 12 is actually a hit.
You know what?
Yeah.
I
Hey,
love those
and it's
unarmored low dex NPCs.
Is that the same damage?
it's 6 slashing and 3 cold, but it is still 9 damage if it's not resistant
Gotcha. Okay.
or vulnerable. Just saying.
Just in case. Okay. The foul corpses within the closets More appropriately within the walls. They've kind of been cask of amontillado. Stumble their way forward and into your path. The one to your left, Zeldrin, will claw up at you, and then Zazarak, the one to your left, will
Mhm.
lunge forward with an unhinged jaw for a bite. I have an 11 to hit Zeldrin, and then a 12 to hit Zazarak. Okay. Okay. These foul bodies fucking reek, and the closets that they have fallen out of likewise are disgusting. Um, all right. The mimic is going to open its split maw and bite down on the latched arm of Rokea with a 13 to hit. Ouch! Ouch! Well, Zeldrin, you are next.
Is it very stinky? Is
It's
that a
very
mechanical stink?
It's very stinky. It is a mechanical stinky.
Mhm.
I need 2 Constitution saving throws.
Real
Oh,
good.
okay.
It is a mechanical stinky. I feel like I need that soundbite.
uh,
Sometimes just things stink for flavor. Sometimes they stink for other things.
for a
I
poisoning purpose.
I get it,
Hey.
but come on.
It is so foul. You find yourself gagging. You are poisoned. For at least for now.
Mhm. Neat, neat.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. Only 2 damage. Come on.
Ouch. It's
But they
con.
both need to make con saves.
Yes. Holy shit. Okay, they are rolling fantastically for their saves against you guys. They just can't touch you for shit.
That's okay. They don't take 2 damage. Big whoop. Uh, see. If I activate my channel divinity, I can remove poisoned effects, I'm pretty sure. But I don't really want to use it yet.
Really? All right.
Nope, I'm wrong. It only ends charm and fright.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it's like spiritual debuffs. Okay then, Zazarak, I will also need you to make me. What is that? A Constitution saving throw against poison.
Mhm.
All right, I will need. I think I had you roll 2, Zeldrin, but I think I only. Let's see. Da, da, da. Okay. You failed both of them, Zeldrin, but apparently you only needed to make one. Zazarak, you are able to bear this stink, which is weird because you're hypersensitive olfactorily. But you can act as normal.
All right, let's try and slice into this dude who just popped out of the wall in front of me.
That is a miss.
And I will try with the other blade. Doing great. That smell has
Ooh.
got me distracted. My eyes are watering a little bit.
Well then, Rokea, you're up.
You're gonna try to bite? Let me show you how biting works.
Amazing. You call that a bite? This is a bite.
I'll show you a bite. All right. Oh, good grief. That's 15 points?
Yep.
Holy shit. You rip and tear a huge woody section of its flesh and spit it to the ground, and you have revealed like much of its softer interior. It is bloodied.
You let me go now, you can go hunt something else. Nope, all right. And I will use a bonus action.
That's a fucking hit.
For
Oh my
13
god!
damage.
Unbelievable.
Ow! Oh, this door holds strong. Okay. Ghoulies. They're not really ghouls. You fought ghouls already. The other undead in this room will likewise attack. I think yeah. The both of them are going to try to slash through your armors with their long, foul claws. It's a 9 for Zeldrin, but a 22 for Zazarak.
Yeah, that's a hit, all right.
7 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You can feel the burn of something infectious through
Mhm.
this claw attack. But you are not paralyzed. Excellent. All right, door. Continuing your nonsense with an 11 to hit. It is incredibly stationary in upon the wall, and it is not handling this attack situation very well. Zeldrin is next.
Oh, they both. Am I still poisoned? Do I need to roll again?
You will need to roll again.
All right. Just 1 second.
Uh-huh. Roll against stench.
That was Constitution.
Yes.
All right.
All right. You're able to catch a grip, and you are no longer poisoned, and you are
Okay.
immune to the stench
All right.
for at least a little while.
I will swing my warhammer at the one to the left.
Okay. That is a hit.
All right, 6 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Zazarak. Fixed your
Alright.
token.
Couple swings to the dude in front of me.
That is a hit.
And the other end of that blade, still no
Will
good.
miss. Yeah. But that 10 ain't nothing. Okay. Rokaya, do you think you can finish it off?
We'll try.
All right. That will hit. Oh, it is barely a door anymore. Okay. And with that, you yank the door free from the wall that it is fixed to, and it just rips the top 2 corners of the door remaining where they were, and this body just ripped in half.
All he had to do was let go. 10, 15. Excuse me. Just gonna get in here. That's it. That was my action, bonus action, and most of my movement. Right, you.
We will continue as we have with these claw attacks. Good God! None of them able to cut through any of your armor. 14 and a 12. All right. And you're dead. Zeldrin, you are next.
Same thing again. Standing up on the bed, I will just with my left hand just bring the warhammer back in a big arc and try to bring it down on this guy, letting gravity do a lot of the work.
You say you're left-handed?
Yeah.
I love that. I know that you are left-handed, And I like to make my characters left-handed because I'm left-handed. I just don't know if you do that all the time. Lore.
It was a split-second decision. I was about to say right-handed because whenever I play video games with the sword and shield, they're always right-handed. But anyways, that's not gonna hit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Miles is showing
That-
off some cool
that
dance
is-
moves.
That is it.
Zazarak is next.
As Rokea comes up from behind me and enters the room to my left, I will spin my double-bladed scimitar on my right side and slash at this guy.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Ouch. There is a deep cut that nearly severs the arm from its shoulder.
And the other end comes around and
That is also a hit.
oh, awesome.
Oh god. And that cut takes the arm off. The body is still up, but in a bad way now.
Excellent.
All right. Rokea, please make me a Constitution saving throw. That is a save. The smell is powerful, but not debilitating. Are you muted? Okay.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I will start with this one. Try to claw into it.
Okay.
I thought there was nothing back here. Ooh, that's an 8.
Oh, that will miss.
And for a bonus action.
That will also miss.
Oh my god, these things smell rancid. How did we not notice? That's it for me.
All right. And almost in reconciliation, that one dives at you, Rokea, with my first good attack roll for the night, which is a 20.
That'll hit.
Oh, I did hit someone earlier. 11 points of slashing damage, and I'll need another con save.
That I'm assuming this is neither silver nor magical, so that will be reduced to 5.
Yes. And then I have a 13 to hit Zeldrin, which will miss.
Con save 18.
Save. Okay, Zeldrin.
All right. I will take the warhammer and just clang it against the shield and another burst of radiant energy. And I'll use Word of Radiance again.
Okay.
Man.
Oh, well, they both rolled 2s.
Well, they each take a damage.
I wonder if they're vulnerable to that. They're not. Okay.
I know that it's just rolling a d6 and this happens, but
Yeah, I get it. Zazarak.
All right, a couple more slices.
Okay. Ooh, ouch.
Oof.
Ow! Man, this guy is getting by the skin of his teeth. Rokea.
Same one. I
Okay.
will, with one hand, pinch. Not even pinch. I will poke at what should be the nostrils on my shark face, and with the other, I will try to claw this thing down.
Oh, that will hit, and it will kill it because it had 1 HP for like the past hot minute.
I will chuck its body into the corner over here so that I can stand here. With a bonus action, miss the other one.
Correct.
Oh, you smell worse than your friend did, and he's dead. Then I'm done.
This one on the side of the bed is determined to land anything on Zeldrin and rolls a fucking 12. All right, Zeldrin.
swing down with my warhammer. All right.
Nice.
Okay. Oh
11.
god. You see a dent in its skull, but it's still reaching up at you. Zazarak.
I
Can I move over and make room on the bed?
Yeah, sure.
I clap Zeldrin on the shoulders at what I am sure is the killing blow on this thing, and then feel him sort of sliding out from under my shoulders, and look up and oh shit, sorry brother, excuse me.
That will hit. Okay. That will also hit. Okay. You bring your blade through this thing's neck and torso, and it falls at your hand. And we will end combat.
Everybody okay?
Well, yeah, for the most part. I was a little. Well, we were a little busy in here. Did I see that correctly, Rokan? Did that door try and eat you?
Yep. Yeah, it did. I don't know what drives a door to eat someone, but poor bugger.
Needed
Give
something to go with the jam, I guess.
This was the right crew to bring into this game.
Wait, these things were just tucked in behind the walls. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it does not give me much confidence for the rest of these corridors, but
No, I mean, imagine being the guy that your boss comes to and says, "Hey, we need you to ambush some fools, so we're gonna entomb you in the wall for an unknown amount of time." That's right fucked. That's
does sound like a shit job description. I leave some union paperwork on top of both of these corpses.
right. Well, door's open. I guess it's dead. Maybe there's a door behind it. I didn't really check before I'm gonna just very quickly step into each of these little cubbies where these things were entombed and just.
They're clearly just dugouts where, like, either a living or dead body was put in and then wall packed over them.
Yep. Right.
As it turns out, this is actually a door. There's a door.
Am I still in front? Nope. All right, Zeldrin.
Looks like this loops back around to one of the passageways we didn't go down before.
What the fuck is this?
You enter a room festooned with moldy skeletons hanging from rusty shackles on the walls. There's a wide alcove in the south wall that contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak, his pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb.
Would this be a figure of any kind that I might recognize?
You can make a religion check.
Also, any chance that wolf looks familiar? We just had some pretty serious wolf problems.
I would say a wolf looks like a wolf.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just want to know: does it look like a normal, wolf, or does it look like the wolves we've been fighting or running
like
away from?
like a dire wolf.
Right.
By the scale, if it is the case that this very large statue is a large scale person, this wolf sits at like standard wolf height, which is to say, like
Gotcha.
near the ribs rather than over the shoulders.
Mhm.
Um, Zeldrin, with confidence, you can say this is no religious iconography you recognize.
Mhm.
I think we found the sacrificial chamber. I'm gonna start just combing through the bones.
And also,
Sure.
just so I'm perfectly clear, the orb, right, is that also made out of wood, or is that an actual crystal orb in its hand?
It is an actual crystal orb.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and grab that.
Excellent. All right. It is literally the case that the text says that the skeletons on the wall are harmless decor, which is so fucking funny to me. Zazarak, you reach upwards, and take put a hand on the crystal orb to see if it's like affixed to the object or if it
Mhm.
moves. It does come free, but in that moment, the shadows within the alcove become thicker, heavier, palpable, and then begin pulling from the alcove and
I'll try
drifting
and put it
around the
back.
room. You can set it back down, but these shadows are here. Roll
Okay, well,
initiative again,
yeah,
boys.
then I'm grabbing it.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think I've got to move some of them around so that I can. Oh. Yeah, we'll have it like that. That makes sense to me. All right. We'll actually have this guy back one. There we go. You there. Okay. I like that. Okay. Feels like what I said happened, and also doesn't immediately put you in melee of every single one of them.
Aw.
All right. Zazarak is first to act.
Oh, son of a bitch. And I'll take a few swings at the right there in the middle.
All right. A 15 will cut through the shadow, yes.
And the
All
other
right.
side of the blade.
Both are hits. This darkness does get pulled by your weapon, but has you can tell that this is a weakened attack against these
Mhm.
creatures.
That's all I got.
Okay. That's too much. There we where did my initiative counter go? I moved it. Oh, Zeldrin.
Okay, I will take a step up and playing together my shield and hammer and do another word of radiance. Get
Okay.
those 3 guys
Son of
to
a.
maybe take 1 point.
One of them has failed.
Mhm.
It's actually the one in the center, right in front of you, with a nat 1. Vulnerable though.
That's wonderful.
Okay. Uh-oh, it's my turn.
Come closer, surround me, do it.
Yeah, but this is gonna suck. If this is gonna suck. My first attack will be to Rokea. These shadows just stretch their long forms out and pull through your flesh. That is only a 13 to hit Rokea, a 14 for Zeldrin. The middle one rolled another nat 1 against Zeldrin. And then I got another nat 1 against Zazarak. What the shit?
Huzzah! We're only gonna survive this dungeon because they suck.
Yeah.
Because we're not strength drained into oblivion.
Rokea, you are next.
I will lay into this one that just tried to swing at me.
Okay.
I wonder what shadow actually tastes like. Guess I'm not finding out.
Correct.
Bonus action. Oh my god.
That will hit.
Hey.
It's just darkness. Uh, okay, so the
Turns out
predatory
it doesn't
strike.
taste like anything. Maybe a little bit like licorice.
The predatory strike is just the one extra one. Is that right?
Yeah,
First roll.
it's one extra. This is magic because my claws are currently under the effects of the hemocraft or the Rite
Yes.
of the Frozen.
Yes, I am
Um,
counting also your. I'm counting the cold damage because they are resistant to the cold damage.
Okay.
So
It's
it
2
looks
points
like.
of cold damage reduced to 1.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. Hello. Do you need some help with your Halloween fingers?
So
There you go.
8. Yeah.
Yes.
I wish I could break out the extra points of damage.
Yeah, it would be nice. It'd be
You
helpful
know what
to
I
see it
can?
better. It's okay.
I can
We
only do predatory strikes when I am in hybrid form anyway. So why don't I just add that to my actual predatory strikes attack? There we go.
There you go. So that is your action bonus action. So it is Zazarak's turn.
Um,
Oh, I guess because I also get feral might if I were to use my trident. It's fine. Figure it out.
We got time.
yeah, Zazarak's gonna try a sacred flame on the friendo right in front of him
Okay.
to see if that works any better than his blade did.
Uh, it only does because as this gray light emanates from you, the shadow jumps back and is out of the way.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Okay. Miles has got he has 10 of those little witch fingers, little plastic toys,
Mm-hmm.
and he loves to put them on every single one of his fingers and then shake his hands violently immediately afterwards to shake them all off at once.
Fantastic.
It's very funny. Zeldrin, you are next.
I will continue with the word of radiance.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, 2 of them failed that time.
All right.
For a total of 8. Ouch.
Zeldrin
It's
is
the
just
word.
like rhythmically like clanging together his weapon and shield, and then every like third or fourth clang, just a little pulse of light erupts from him.
Yeah.
Are you chanting burn? Would perhaps burn be the word?
It is the case now, however, that seeing as you appear to be the dominant threat, that all 3 of them are going
Bring
to
it
try
on!
to silence you. We'll see how that goes. It's an 8, a 21, and a 9. God,
Anyone will do something.
that is 9 points of necrotic damage, and your strength score is pulled down by 2 points.
All right, that puts me at a 14 now.
Well, that's gonna get rough if it gets much lower. You're gonna have armor trouble, I think, right? Or do you have armor trouble now?
I don't think so. Let's see.
I don't think. Oh no! Wait, you have chainmail.
Yeah. I will double check that, but I don't think 14 is going to be the problem. I think it's like maybe under 12.
It's yeah, the numbers are 15 and 13. So if we go much lower, it'll be something to be concerned about.
Mhm.
Rokea.
Step up. I'll go for the one in the middle. This one.
Mhm. Oh, that will hit.
This time the +1 is baked into the 6, and the 3 is the pure cold damage. So
All right. Your magical claw strikes. Bite, right? Bite.
claws and bite, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's technically all claws mechanically, but
Does enough to cast that shadow into the darkness.
alrighty. As a bonus action, I will follow up to the one in front.
Okay.
No, that's considerably worse.
Yeah, that'll be a miss. Zazarak.
All right. Yeah, I will see how much they disliked the radiant damage coming from my brother, and I will try and Sacred Flame the one in front of me again. Wow, these dice.
Ah, he failed that time. 2 points of radiant damage. Right. Zeldrin, it is your turn. I know you're dealing with a Halloween finger situation. Okay. 1, 2. That's a nat 1 and a 9. Total of 6 points of damage, dispelling yet another shade. And da-da. And in the throes of their fury against the Lightbringer, I have a 17 to hit Zeldrin.
That misses. Clatters off the shield.
Incredible. I'm not actually upset. I am sad that my dice have not been very good. I'm happy you guys are kicking ass. Rokea.
Here, wait, chomp. Hey.
That will hit. That sounds like something that someone would say, thinking that it was like a witty remark. Okay. Oh, that. How do you want to do this?
I feel like he tries to bite down on whatever its head would be, but it just disperses into shadow, and he's sort of left there, like lips pulled back, teeth together. Like, did I get it? Is it right?
Yeah,
It's gone.
it's kind of like eating celery. You put more work in than the calories you get out.
I'm even hungrier than I was. And he's eyeing the skeletons on the floor.
Zazarak, you hold in your hand still the crystal orb, but the shadows have been dispelled.
Excellent. I will put that in my backpack carefully.
Right.
Nice and shiny. Think it's anything special or valuable? Or just a piece of glass?
Well, I don't rightly know, but given how expensive everything is here, I figure best to grab anything that looks valuable and figure it out later.
Right, well. You don't think this statue's worth anything, do you? I'll be able to. Nah, never mind. Well, shall we? There was the stairs down across the hallway. They seem to have looped on this side.
If there was another downward staircase a bit further up.
Wait, is there a thing here still?
Apparently there was. I just didn't see it. He's not gonna. We're getting rid of him. I didn't realize he was on.
Oh my goodness! My I moved my own shadow. Scared me from before. It looked so much like the other four that we fought. Whew, my goodness. Thought for a second we'd have one more to fight. I'm sorry. Whew. That'll be the move going forward. Everybody make sure you're standing on a token.
Uh,
Right, well, I'll let us
So-
into the killer door and those chaps in the walls. Zeldrin just let us into the shadows. Ezrak, I think you're in front now.
Sure thing.
well, about that,
Uh.
before we get too far, I'm looking at this dirt on the ground, and does anyone else kind of notice that right here
It looks like it
it
should go
looks
into.
like it continues
Yeah.
going? Can I
Yeah.
investigate that?
Yeah, sure. You easily find a secret door. I'm not gonna. You saw it.
Well, like the worn dirt like points at it.
Yeah, you use powers of observation, and you can see the door. You can see the secret door that leads to a flight of stairs that goes up.
Well, does anyone want to see where this goes right quick?
Sure, why not?
Might as well.
Right,
I
you
will
can
start
climb the
climbing.
stairs, and you find yourself at the base of a ladder with a trap door that is bolted from this side.
We'll unbolt it and push it up.
Okay. Lifting the trap door, you see that you can now see uh the around you the den that is in the first floor. Believe
I
believe
think I had
it's
looked around in there.
yeah. You can just see that you have a way up to the ground floor from here.
Okay. It looks like it's just a way back up to the first floor. Comes out in the den up there.
I said we might have missed something after we found the other ones on the other floors. Good eye. Good eye.
Very.
I've heard that a time or two.
Shall we head down here?
See more stairs that fall downwards, and then a passage on.
I would
In the
like
other
to
direction.
take a moment to see if I hear anything from either of these passages.
You will want to roll me a perception check. The chanting is still dominant, and it is louder coming from the stairs below.
All right, I think I hear the chanting coming from down here.
More stairs downwards. You continue?
Yeah, what's that, Rokel?
I think if we go up, it just wraps around, right? Unless there's a door at the end there.
Well, these stairs go
Well-
down.
When we were in the dining room, like glancing from there, I think that pathway does continue with another downward set of stairs. I think I glimpsed maybe a lockbox in the distance, but I couldn't make it out very well in the dark. Again, it feels like the downward path is the correct one. I am just tempted to clear out anything else, though we should likely run into trouble if we do that.
I mean,
We can always come back. Only the last footlocker I opened did give us a few potions, which are handy.
yes, but we also had to fight a few more friends. I feel like we should probably try and find this chanting and put an end to it while we've got most of our resources.
Not a bad idea.
Well, let's try and be quiet as we head down here. And I will tiptoe down the stairs.
Just a case of Tyler's video game logic telling me to clear off all the wrong paths before entering the boss fight. But no, this is not a video game, and you have the right of it.
Well, I don't know about that, but
All right.
Now, do we feel like making use of any of those potions before we get too far in? This might just be an opportunity to do so before we get too far without having to spend. I'm a little low in the tank as far as magic goes. I'm happy to
feeling
press on.
fine for now. But both of you don't look so good.
Yeah.
you know that is a good idea. I think I will avail myself of one of these.
Also, just a heads up, my hammer arm's feeling a little weak. I'll probably be sticking to magic if I can, not swinging so hard as I once did.
Well.
All right. Little bit of juice passed amongst you, and you begin climbing downwards. Down, 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 down. Come to a landing with yet more downward stairs. It's quite cold, and the chanting has gotten quite loud. Let's see if I can. As you are climbing down these stairs, the words become clearer. You hear the echoing of many voices passing through these walls, saying, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land."
So, what do you think the plan of action is? Do we introduce ourselves or fight first and ask questions later?
Doubt anything we're gonna find down there is gonna be anything we're not gonna wind up fighting either way.
Zazarak, you enter a reliquary that is decorated and housing several relics placed in niches along the walls. Just at a glance, you see a mummified hand, a dagger with a rat's skull, and strange satchels of materials just set around. If you'd like to look at each thing, I can give you a list of everything you find.
The first thing I'm going to do is sort of peek down these hallways. I see this one looks like it turns, but this one looks like it opens up into something.
That is correct. You see a path that way that opens up. Is blocked by a rusty iron portcullis. And then the road, the path that bends, it bends.
Right. Do I see anything on this side or in this room that might have a mechanism to open that portcullis?
You do not. You do not.
Okay.
Though with your heightened light with your distal vision granted by
My
Zeldrin.
brother.
Yeah, your brother. Do see something far across the chamber. A crack and a alcove dug into the packed earth out of the chamber itself. Let's see if I can describe it. At first, all that you can see is the murky water that has seeped from the earth into this chamber, just shifting just in that corner, sending ripples through the algae that cover the surface of the floor and splash up against the portcullis.
Well, that's not good. Do I hear the chanting coming from this room?
It is in this room
Hmm.
and louder still this way.
Does anyone else feel the urge to swap all these artifacts and stick them in the bag?
Yeah, I think that's a wise decision.
You just grab everything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk down just one after another, just chunk it all in the bag.
12, 13. You collect 13 small strange objects that I will grant a list to you
Mhm.
once you
Take a look at them.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got 13 strange items, 15 candles, a book, a mess kit, a vial, a shirt,
It's so
clothes.
fun to not have identify in a book.
I was like, whenever I was getting the stuff out of the Foot Locker, I was like, yeah, I'll identify this stuff later. Like, wait a minute, I can't do that. I didn't even take detect magic
Yeah.
today.
Well, look, the general store in town sucks, and so we're just grabbing stuff to start our own general store.
For all your haunted needs.
Hmm.
Might be able to sell this mummified hand for a quarter of a herbalism kit.
It's only got 4 fingers now. Sorry about that.
No, no. Rokea, you can definitely identify that as a goblin hand that you've taken a bite out of.
I guess
It is
that
mummified
means
still.
I was just kidding. Okay, it's not like nabbing things off of these shelves to eat.
Well,
get-
now y'all know it's a goblin hand.
I guess that means it's only like 20% of an herbalism kit now. Well,
You want I should lift that portcullis, or do we want to try the other way first?
yeah,
Also,
well,
how long has it been since we like fought that first set of ghouls?
The first
I know
set
we
of
took at least
ghouls,
10 minutes for the prayer of healing, but
I would say you've been in Rokea for about half an hour.
okay, cool. That's why I was asking. Yes.
Yeah.
Say we head down the unobstructed hallway first. It might let us out into the room we head to without having to rip a gate open.
I mean, I said lift it, but I don't know. Okay, looks longingly at the water for a moment before following.
All right.
Like cells, possibly.
Remains of prisoners shackled to the backs of walls in the alcoves that you can immediately see and smell.
Think they got anything on them? Oh wait, these just
Shackles.
bones.
peek around each of these corners here and just continue on. Hey, this one's got a shirt.
Rock on.
Do you take a look at that one?
Yeah, I'll look a little closer at the one that's the one that has a shirt on.
I got locked in this
he's
sticky dungeon, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
a lot of these skeletons are wearing the tattered remnants of clothes, but what makes this one unique is that it is in black robes. All of you, I've talked about this before in different contexts out of this game, but black fabric is an incredibly expensive dye. Or like incredibly expensive to get correct. It is a sign of wealth usually. It is inordinate to see people wear black. After a fashion. You're usually like an adventurer or something. Um, let's see. Uh, da-da-da-da. You find a gold ring, another indicator of this person's wealth at some time on his finger.
I will take the ring.
All right.
Looks like this guy was wealthier than the rest, but still dead.
Sucks to be him. Right, back to the water. Unless we want to try knocking down walls or something, but
We can let you attempt to lift the portcullis. I think that is reasonable.
I just meant, there was folks penned in behind the doors before, or behind the walls.
Mm.
Rokea, with your heightened sight as well, you can see in the center of this stagnant, reeking pool, there is a stone dais that rises out of the water.
How
And the
deep
entire
does the water
room,
look?
uh, 2 feet deep. And the dais is about 5 feet high from that 2 feet low. And the ring of stone around the room, likewise, or I think it's actually da-da-da-da, that is also 5 feet high from the 2 feet low. So both the dais and the ring of platform around the room are 3 feet above the surface of the water.
I was gonna make a joke about does anyone hear the Latin chanting like from the beginning of a boss fight, but there is chanting.
There is literally chanting.
Yeah.
Yes. He is the ancient, he is the land. He is the ancient, he is the land.
He
It
is
is.
old, he is dirt, he is old, he is dirt, and I will try to lift this portcullis.
I will give you guidance.
The chanting is quite loud where you are. It's almost as if the voices have raised specifically in volume, not just in like density, but that the people who are chanting that you do not see have raised their own voices. I need an athletics check.
Oddly enough, I am not proficient in. But I am in
Like advantage.
because I am in my feral form, I do have advantage on strength checks, I'm pretty sure, as part of hybrid transformation. No, as part of feral might. Yes, you have advantage on strength checks.
Okay.
And I have guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Athletics. Advantage. Go. 18.
You hear the groaning of metal being shrieked through stonework, and you are able to pull it just barely through the water, but not yet above the surface.
Right, this is a lot heavier than I thought. Anybody got something to prop it up so I can't drop it? I can get a better grip and try this again.
Yeah, I'll come up and try to help.
Yeah, take this crowbar.
Favorite item of the game, crowbar.
Yeah.
Rokea, I will allow
It's
you to make
pulling
another
its
check.
weight. Oh, goodness gracious.
Guidance of
Ooh,
natural 20. Even
there
though
we
I have
go.
guidance off, why is it adding 3? I don't know.
You square up and brace, and now that you have that idea of its weight, adjust accordingly and hurl upwards. And it is still with the great shriek of metal that it lifts high enough that you can get your hands under the dripping wet bottom of the portcullis, and it does not drop. The rust appears to keep it pretty firmly where it's at.
Right. Before I move, someone want to find the actual lever? Maybe lock it in place so we don't get trapped.
I think you might actually be able to see it. Let me.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can, yes, but
It's right there.
Rokea is probably.
You ask someone to like duck under you to get it.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm asking.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
I
go
will
dart in there and do it. Excuse me,
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
As soon as you two enter the room, the chanting abruptly stops. You see the smooth masonry walls have excellent acoustics as you splash through the water and it ripples in echo. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling. A breach in one wall leads to a dark cave where the rippling that Zazarak noticed before has originated. There is a heap of refuse packed into this corner. Stairs lead up to the dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling, directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained dark. Zazarak, you can lock the portcullis in place. Rokea, you can feel that it does not slack.
I will happily splash into the water, kicking it up a little bit. I was worried there was not going to be anything like this. So what we got? Oh, that is a lot of blood up on that thing. Wait, the chanting stopped, but unless you all did something while I was looking at the portcullis, there ain't no one in here to do the chanting.
Yes, it's quite strange. I'm just looking around to see if I can figure out where this chanting may have been coming from.
Walk the length of that wall and see no indication.
Oh, whoops. Sorry about that.
I could try to peer into the ethereal and possibly see something invisible if there's anything here that's hidden from sight. Would
My guess
take
is it's what's over up on that dais doing weird things. I mean, we did talk to the girl who said she couldn't leave the attic and is quite dead, so.
Mhm.
As both of you pass Rokea and Zazarak, this opening in the wall,
Mhm.
the burbling escalates. Not violently, but noticeably.
I will go ahead and draw my trident, which no longer glows. Well, actually, does it?
It does.
It does.
Doesn't matter. Okay. I will sort of like poke it with a stick. This trash pile, like sort of try to like move bits apart so I can see what the hell is in here.
It resists the digging and begins to pile itself together some, rising more out of the water, almost in a retreat or perhaps a readiness.
I back up. Oh shit. The trash is alive.
Zeldrin, as you take steps onto the dais, the chanting voices rise once more. 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure just holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it rather than expel it. Where you'd expect to see faces in these hoods, you see only voids. One must die. One must die. One must die is the chant that echoes in this chamber.
Hey, 13 sorry I took your stuff back there. Um, Happy to give it back. If no, okay.
8-foot-long chains hang above the dais, the cuffs and clasps of which are stained dark red, the wood of the altar almost black.
Well, I think I'm going to move away before these chains take hold of me.
Step down off of the dais, and the chanting changes. Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee. Rokea, you see that the mound of refuse once again begins to culminate and stack upon itself and grow in height and breach the alcove. We are going to roll into initiative and then take our 15-minute break.
Oh no.
I am just too
Oh.
busy happy splashing around in the water,
Oh,
resisting
yeah,
the urge to just lay down in it.
the
I believe
dramatic
it's
chanting has me maybe a little off my vigilance. That's a 8 with advantage.
I mean, it's 2 feet deep. I could probably get most of myself under the.
Same turn order as our last fight.
13 black shadows, fragments of beings that once were, continue to chant, beckon this beast in the wall to destroy, maul, kill, and Lord Koth the Decayer, a sentience of filth, wide and tall and reeking, clambers his way out of the algae pit, and we begin initiative with Sazerac.
Oh. I am going to take a few steps back to try and see it a little better. And now that I do, I don't want to. So, get out of the pit, fellas. Man, that's the third
That's
one
been
on a
rough for
sacred
you
flame.
guys.
And I'm just
It
going to
is
run
still
back. I don't want
offended.
to say it.
Very well. 1 point of radiant damage upon Lord Koth the Decayer. Now, Zeldrin.
Okay, I'm going to start out by activating my Twilight Sanctuary.
Right.
And then I will use a bonus action to also throw a Sacred Flame. Or my main action to Sacred Flame.
It would
Oh,
appear, yeah, your
yep,
channel
never
divinity.
mind.
Yeah.
Yes. Then in that case, just the channel divinity. That's it.
Excellent. Lord Koth crawls his slow way through the muck and mire to Rokea, and massive wads of algae, filth, bone, and detritus come crashing down on you, one on either side. Ouch, ouch. Oh no, this is bad. I have a 22 to hit for that first attack.
Yeah.
For 10 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced.
to 5. Okay.
And then 25 to hit for the second attack.
Yep.
For 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 8.
8. Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. You are grappled by by the massive weight of this object. I'm just making sure I understand it right. Okay. Upon being struck and weighed down by this heaping mound, it piles itself up further and tries to drop on top of you to engulf you entirely. Um uh oh, that just happens. Okay. Rokea is swallowed. You are blinded, restrained, and unable to breathe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. So, in the past times that I've used this feature, I have done it wrong where I've been giving everyone their temp HP at the beginning of their turn. It
Mhm.
is at the end of their turn,
Oh,
which means
okay.
that I do get 5 temp HP myself.
This is good to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Rokea, you have uh on your turn. Well, let me make sure I've got this right. Let's see. So that is the end of Lord Koth's turn.
Okay.
Rokea, need to you need to start by making a Constitution saving throw, and then you can try to escape the grapple if you so choose. Okay.
I've got
That is
an
not a
inspiration for
save.
you.
I've got one I can spend.
Okay. That is a save. You can feel the mulch pounding in and compounding on you. You resist. Uh, you can either you can take your actions as normal, but you're still blinded, restrained. You have the opportunity to make escape checks.
Sure. I will attempt to escape the grapple.
All right, that will be either an athletics or acrobatics check.
I will take athletics because I have advantage and I'm not proficient in either one. 19.
All right, you are able to claw your way free of the filth, and you can breathe again. You are no longer restrained or blind.
I assume that was my action, so I am done.
Okay. Oh, that was rough. Zazarak.
Max roll for
All right,
Volta's steps.
gonna run down those stairs and take some swings. My initial thought was that I'd be hacking Rokea out, but just as I start swinging, I see him emerge, but I'm swinging anyway.
12 does not cut through with a filth, but a 21 will. All right. As it is mostly scum, it does appear that you are able to do at least full damage.
Mhm. That is it.
All right. Zeldrin.
Okay. I'm going to throw a first level guiding bolt at it.
Okay. An 18 will hit. Ooh. A bolt of moonlight pierces into the body and rips through the pores of its surface, and it is now lit. Zeldrin will remind you to roll temp HP for both you and Zazarak once you're back at the desk. Is that it for your turn? All right, back up. Okay. All right. Five for Zazarak and then 9 for Zeldrin. All right. On Lorgoth's turn, he will dive after the creature that has struck him first. That first attack to Zazarak is actually the natural 20 that I have been looking for all night.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second attack will be a 13, so you will not be engulfed, but you will take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And remember, you had that 5 temp HP as
Mhm.
well. Right. Okay.
E. Hmm. Drink the potion or lay in with the claws? Drink the potion. I'll lay in with the claws for a turn.
Okay, you have advantage on your first hit.
$20 will hit.
That's still divided into cold, and then the feral might is already included in the bottom
Excellent.
7.
The cold does not cut through the way you wish it would. It's just resistant.
Oh wait. Bonus action.
That will hit.
Oof. Minimum damage.
It's rough. Right. Zazarak.
I will back up.
All right. I am going to take a swing.
18 hits. All right.
And yeah, screw it. I'm going to take another swing.
Okay, excellent.
That's all I got.
2 cuts across, and then Zeldrin.
Okay. Just keeping my distance, I will throw a
Do you want to throw more temp HP out?
yes.
Okay.
Rokea is still at 9, so it can't get higher than that. 5 more for Zaz.
Okay.
And then I will just toss a Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Hoping that the big guy's bad at dex.
He's quite slow and quite large, so the beam has more surface area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On its turn, will follow. Well, this creature isn't particularly intelligent. Both of you have attacked it. It is going to defend itself by striking at each of you. Oh, whoa, that's sadder. 15 to hit Zazarak, and then a 10 to hit Rokea. With that, it is Rokea's turn.
I think we will just keep trying to tear it apart. I'm gonna cut you into pieces so small, even Ariam's gonna want to bite.
14 is a miss, unfortunately.
Bonus action.
Whoa.
Hey.
Okay. Ooh, ow.
So
See.
14 slashing and 7 cold reduced to 3. So 17.
Pretty damn good.
And I am not going to leave its threatened area, but I am going to away from Zazarak for now to make it harder for it to make it have to split its attention. Not that that does anything, but yeah.
It doesn't have a face, so Zazarak.
Valid point.
Does it
Oh,
look
that's
like we've made a
true.
dent in this thing yet? I'm just trying to gauge how far into the. I mean, if this was an afternoon where I had the task of trimming all the hedges in the yard, like how many hedges do I have left to cut down?
um likely about half the hedge.
Okay, gotcha. No, I'm just gonna keep up with what I was doing.
Okay, a 19 will hit.
Will not.
All right. That's correct. Children is next.
Oh, sorry. 8 to replace your 5, Zaz.
Fantastic, thank you.
And then Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get cookies.
That's good. That is a 15. And then on his turn, swims out into the water. And then once again puts all of his weight towards engulfing Rokea. A 26 to hit for
Yep.
12.
Reduced to 6.
Oh no. And then a 24 to hit for 19.
Okay.
I am unconscious.
On that 19.
Uh-huh.
Don't hurt my friends.
All right. Okay. That is a 4. All right. We've talked a little bit about your magic, but do you want to talk about how your magic looks right now?
Sure.
Or is it not so much magic, do you think?
No, I mean, I think it is very understated and not very dramatic. It's just like that sort of glow you get when you're walking through like a moonbeam, right? Or you see, that sort of glow just sort of begins to accumulate around this overgrown bush and seeps into it and then just sort of explodes and causes the damage.
All right. The burbling of liquid within it roils in agony as it is seared by 19 points of damage. 19 points of radiant damage. Rokea, you are still engulfed.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I
Uh,
automatically revert to Arian when I go unconscious.
oh man. All right. Overwhelmed by this body, the weight crushes down, and on your turn, you fail 2 death saves.
I am also suffocating and cannot hold my breath, so I am
Yes.
dying.
Yeah, that's where that damage comes from.
I'm. You said before that I was suffocating. That is a separate thing.
Okay, so it says make the saving throw, take damage. Let's see. Blinded, restrained, unable to breathe. Yes.
Which means that in addition to the damage, the 2 failed saves, they've got like
On
a
modding
number of
rounds
rounds
before I die.
before they just die,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what happens, regardless of saves.
Mm-hmm. How many
Is there
rounds is that?
any?
I will. It's 3 rounds for my con mod. I will
Okay.
die from the
Crushing on the
from the
next
crushing.
round?
It does that count as a melee attack? Because if it's
That's
just automatic damage, then it's 1 failed save versus
that's what
2.
I was just reading it over
Yeah.
again for. So it is actually only 1 death save. Yeah, that's what I was double checking. So 1 death
So it's
save.
3 rounds from either damage or suffocation either way. So
Yes.
Is
And
there
you
any of Rokea or Arium that we can see or possibly touch?
he is engulfed. I would.
it does not matter. You cannot give me hit points until I can breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's part of suffocating, unfortunately.
You get to make a death save now, since it is your turn.
That is another failure.
Okay. Right, Zazarak.
Is there any part of Rokea, now Arium, that I can see to try and grab hold of and pull him out?
I would say what you can do is um I if you use your action to do this,
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll a d4 and that will determine like where within the 4 quadrants of the animal you're digging into, if that makes sense,
Yep.
to like see if you can get him.
Great.
Okay, I did not expect you to get that lucky. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
um, uh, you'll have to have moved forward.
Oh, yeah.
But digging in, you feel like the sopping wet fabric surrounding like an arm that has not yet been dissolved by digestion.
Oh, I hope this is your arm. And I assume an athletics check.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll absolutely burn my inspiration for that.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. That's all I got.
I've got one. Use it.
That is not enough.
Um,
Sorry.
mm, let me hold on 1 second. Pardon, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Mm, I don't know that it'll do anything, but I'll give it a shot. And since I've got a hand on him, he's clearly within range. Hold on there, buddy.
Okay. Okay. Zeldrin.
I will come around and also attempt to pull Arium out.
Okay.
Athletics.
Yep. All right. You put your hand on top of your brother's and feel what he has grasped, and the two of you yank unconscious Arium free from the swathing mass of the decayer. We'll put,
Put him maybe behind us. Yeah.
yeah, just that's your action.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't want to risk a failed death save, and I will cast a second level healing word
Oh, healing word. Yes. Okay. All right.
for 9 health. Also, Zazarak, I don't know what your temp HP situation is like, but 6 if you don't have any.
I have 8.
All right.
Right.
Choo-choo-choo.
Arium, you feel the cool night air, and the light of the moon behind your eyes, and you are up with 9.
Would Arium have been able to get temp HP while unconscious and all of that?
I don't think you can maintain temp H. You cannot do any. There is something about temp HP while unconscious. If you want to look into that, um, that's fine. Uh,
Mhm.
but I don't know if you can gain more while unconscious.
Gotcha.
Zeldrin's turn. Now the decayer's form shifts its weight over the two brothers. With supremely low rolls to hit, but high points of damage that would have taken the both of you out. So that's
Uh,
quite fortunate.
If you have 0 hit points, receiving temporary hit points doesn't restore you to consciousness or stabilize you. They can still absorb damage directed at you while in that state.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
so it is a buffer against damage.
Hmm.
So he
Oh,
would have
neat.
gotten the temp HP at the end of his turn. So he's at 6 temp HP right now too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Splashing in 2 feet of water, Arium, you are conscious.
Devil. Okay, what if? Oh, oh. I will spend half my movement to stand up. I will reach into reach into my jacket. I will pull out one of those potions of healing we found, and as my action, I will go ahead and chug it
Okay.
for 9 points of damage.
All right. Zazarak, it's your turn.
Yeah, I've had just about enough of you.
That's gonna hit. Oh, okay. Ouch. Okay. Strike after strike lops pieces, hunks of detritus off of this mound of filth.
Zilla, burn this thing down.
Zeldrin.
Right. Running with no spell slots left, I will throw another Sacred Flame. No.
Oh, it's still a 6 though.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of water in here. It's very resistant to fire.
All right. Once again, throwing the remainder of its significantly quartered weight over the two of you, battering against the swiping blades of Zazarak and battering the shield of Zeldrin. Neither of those hits either. My shit rolls came back. I can't roll above a 10. All right. Arium.
Oh, Zaz, you're at 9. Wait, no. I'm already at 9, and that was for me, so
Okay.
it's all good.
I will step out onto the stairs. I will pick up or pull the trident from wherever the hell I store a trident. Let's not ask
Well,
too many
actually-
questions here.
Zazarak is at 9.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
I will stab.
18 will hit.
This should still have the Rite of the Frozen because we have not actually taken a rest, and I did that when we
Correct.
came into the house. So that is 9 piercing and 1 cold reduced to 0. So the
Correct.
9 piercing.
I believe we did a determination like games and games and games ago, where you can't go lower than 1. So you'll
Okay.
always do 1. Yep.
Woohoo!
Yeah. um, every little bit counts. Zazzy.
All right. Let's keep carving this thing up, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's rough.
19. Wait, you rolled a 19. That's a hit.
The 6 is the temp hit points.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
there we go. There's the second one.
You brace, and as you swing downwards, the heft and weight of your body drives the blade down and in, and as you continue to dig through the mass, the kelp, the filth, the bones, the corpses that remain within this form sever and fall into the water, and the swathing mass of the decayer is slain.
I immediately turn and grab like Ariam by the collar and just, are you all right? Are you all right?
Yes.
Whew.
Are we still surrounded by shades?
Um,
We are, but now they're just going, awkward.
Yeah, I really thought that was gonna work out for
Right.
us. No hard feelings.
the between the blows and the
I'm in
splashing of water
idiot.
during the violence of combat, the chanting had moved from Lord Goth Decayer we awaken thee until to the echoing chant that only now begins to fade. The end comes, death be praised. And as the Decayer's final form begins to melt into the pool of water, the apparitions step backwards through the stone. Their torches of blackness shrink, and they are no more.
Y'all, I'm dumb.
What?
I forgot I had 9 temp hit points when it hit me. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It all worked out. We got a little drama. It was great.
Oh. Since we will have temp hit points on a semi-regular basis, can I edit my token to add the second bar showing? I cannot. Okay.
That is. I usually use it for spell DCs and armor class, which helps me
I'm
out a
sorry.
ton.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm assuming the blue is what you're talking about because I have a 17 in there, which is my AC.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, the blue is my AC and the red is my spell save.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If you want, I can change that. It's usually helpful to me, but I can just call for ACs if I need
No,
to.
it's fine.
I usually do
It's fine.
anyway.
I
Okay.
usually track my damage on D&D Beyond, and it's linked to the token. But for some reason, updating things in D&D Beyond is not updating my token anymore, and I'm not sure what has happened. Maybe if I refresh.
I think it might not be a bad idea to set one of those circles to be temp HP, since that's going to be a prevalent, important
Okay.
thing of
I
nearly every
reset, and now it
elf.
is working fine. Or I refreshed, rather, and now it's working fine. Let me give myself those 4 hit points back. Okay. All right. Never mind. The problem was I just needed to refresh. Okay. Okay. Can't believe it. Jesus. Well, you all have had an exciting 40-ish minutes since Rokea came out. Oh, he's going to be so angry he didn't get his full hour.
Yes, but on the bright side, I don't think he would have enjoyed eating that thing that you just eliminated.
I was awake to watch you kill it. He will look down at the plant body and algae and all that. I have no intentions of eating that.
Yeah. No, I
In
think
fact, I may
that's
not eat for a few days now. That's
well. It seems we've resolved the issue of the chanting and the big monster, but well, where the parents are, I thought they were supposed to be in the basement too.
okay. Points at is the refuse pile still there, or did the entire thing is there still bits of trash and detritus, or did the entire thing get up into this plant?
All of it's in the plant.
Okay.
Can I start digging through the plant and see what I can find?
Sure thing. Yeah. Make me an investigation check. Mostly, what you find is naturally accruing underground water filth. There is also, as I said, significant amounts of bone, things that have not yet fully been decayed. Some strips of clothing, and significantly, some rusted chain. But you find nothing of value within the remains of the decayer.
I'm gonna go and poke around on the altar and see if there's anything more to find here.
The altar itself just has the carvings of ghouls and then the bloodstains upon it. There's no there's nothing here except a place to spill blood.
There were parts of the rest of the basement we haven't seen. Not many, but perhaps something. Although I imagine if someone was down here, they have almost certainly fled by now.
You said you're looking for the parents, right?
Yeah, I'm at least curious as to where they are. We were told they were down here somewhere.
Zeldrin, you passed their crypts, their sealed crypts, a little while ago.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the parents' crypts and the children's crypts.
Oh, I thought
but
we
think
just saw
we
the
were just-
kids' crypts.
I
we
think
only
Zeldrin was the
opened
only
the
one who
children's
walked.
the
crypts.
children were on the other side of the hallway.
Oh, I
parents
gotcha.
hallway.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
Zeldrin was the only one who went and saw those other sealed crypts.
But I think that the continuation of searching is just because the children did say that their parents were down here.
Mhm.
We were just making sure if there was like ghosts of them down here or something. So
And, well, I don't want to speak for either of you, but once I get out of here, I do not plan on ever coming back down.
yeah, let's go wrap around and just take a look, see at the other rooms, and maybe we'll find something. Maybe we won't.
Agreed. I also think that perhaps we should, on our way out, go through the attic, make
Mm.
sure that the children are not still trapped there. They should be laid to rest. I hope. I hope that's what we did.
I think Miles needs something.
Um,
All right, so you guys are continuing back up the stairs to
Mhm.
the upper level of the basement.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll take you there in just a second. Okay. You just asked for this.
Hmm.
Okay. Got 3 of you. Zeldrin, you're in front?
Sure.
Okay.
Leading with the shield.
I was so confused why there were 2 tokens of Adam, of Zazarak, rather. It was perfectly in line with Adam's name portrait at the bottom. That's all.
Oh. All right, you can continue up, up the stairs.
Head forward.
Ooh, stop right there.
Oh, wonderful.
Uh, so right there. Zeldrin, as you were walking down the hall, a spot that Zazarak maybe caught a glimpse of when he was listening for chanting earlier. Um, uh, you find a trap door underfoot because it swings out from under you, and you drop into a pit 10 feet below, taking 2 points of bludgeoning damage on impact. Let's see. And are speared by some sharpened stakes at the bottom as well.
Wonderful.
That's what I thought. I was just trying. I couldn't find it. That is gonna be 9 points of piercing damage. There's no creeping acid or foul goos or odors or anything down here, but just you and your blood.
Not much. The 10 hit points took most of it. I will shadow step back up over here. Starlight step. Sorry, there's so many different steps.
Yeah.
Watch out! There's a pit. If you don't feel like leaping it, you can go around. There's a doorway in the dining room that leads here as well.
What sort of madman puts a trap door in his own basement? One that deals with the decomposer, I suppose.
It's like we've got a series of bedrooms, bunks, maybe.
Yeah, you have a well that is dug in the center of the room. Um, let's see, with a rope and pulley bucket. Some quarters with wooden framed beds. Some foul, stinking straw mattresses. Uh, with a wooden chest in each one of these rooms.
Okay. Well, suppose we'll start opening chests.
All right, there is an
Good.
iron padlock on that one.
Zeldrin, do you still know how to use thieves' tools? I will hand him the set of thieves' tools.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
One of you, I think, I don't remember.
let me get a look at this thing.
Both of us can, but
Arian, why don't you come look over my shoulder? Maybe you see something I don't.
happy to help. Help action.
Also, give guidance to Zaz.
Well, that's certainly enough to spring the lock. You find a silvered short sword is in this chest.
I immediately back away.
Ooh, look at that. That is pretty.
You say so.
Arium, the room that you are in by yourself, and Zeldrin, the room that you're peering into, both also have padlocks on those chests.
Well, we have more work cut out for you.
Oh, well, you want to take a stab at one?
Oop. Sure, I will be happy to give this one a try if you would kindly
Yeah, no.
give me any pointers.
Oh, yeah, no, you've got the right set of tools and right. Oh, yeah, no, a little to the left. Help action.
I'm going to just try to bring my hammer down and click the lock.
Okay. Arium, you do spring this lock as well. You find an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Ooh.
And let's
Ooh,
see.
pretty.
More silver.
You are welcome to it. I am lacking in the hair department.
I've got to look up the AC of a lock real quick. No, there's rules for this. Nope, it's chains that I'm thinking of. A 15 will hit. I'll do a damage threshold of 5. But there you go. You
Efficient.
snap that lock. You find, a black leather eye patch with a carnelian sewn into it.
Well, that's neat. If any of us ever lose an eye, pocket it.
I'm sorry, what was that, Zelly?
Oh, an eye patch. It's like it's got a flower on it.
Oh.
Arium, you can try to pick that lock as well.
Whack.
It's locked.
That is also going to hit Zeldrin. All right, that lock snaps. And that will break. Arium breaks that lock. All right, Zeldrin, you find. Oh. You find a small pouch made out of a kind of tannish hide. It's filled with something.
I will look inside of it.
You touch it and you can feel that it's made out of like tanned skin.
Mm-hmm.
But you find 11 pieces of gold and 60 silver pieces.
I will empty the gold into my hand and then just try to sacred flame the bag and try to burn it up.
Yeah, you can do that. Arium, you find within the chest, you're at a bundle of folded black cloth.
Could you give me that coin amount again?
11 gold, 60 silver.
I will gently pull it out, set it on the bed, and open it up.
Find 3 pretty impressive, kind of smallish, moss green agates. 3 stones.
Well, I found these. They're beautiful, but I'm sure the shopkeep will give us a few copper for them.
I found a smidgen of gold. Maybe use it to get some supplies or foodstuffs. Is there a bucket on a rope hanging down this well that I can pull
Just
up?
about to ask.
Yes.
I would like to do that.
Let me see if the bucket is up there with you.
There is one under my token.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a. Yeah, it does not look like there's a secret treasure hidden at the bottom of the bucket.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to hop down the well just to check. I do not hop down the well.
I don't know what it is, RM. He insists on keeping these checklists when we do these sort of things, and he has to have 100% of the stuff checked off. It's
Holds up a hand. No. He has a point.
oh well, I guess I'm the asshole then.
There might be something in the water. I should go check.
Look, one of you just tell me.
Rukea comes back up, chomping on. No, nothing there.
This with Dark Souls, there'd be a message on the ground that says treasure down, jump. Okay.
Well, other than the stairwell we came down, I mean, the area past that, We've explored this area.
You are muted, but no, you do not recognize that room. You see a wooden table with a couple of chairs, with some moldy straw pallets in some of the alcoves.
Makeshift beds or animal storage? Or...
I suspect this is where we came down. I thought perhaps these would go to the same place.
I think, was there one more?
Arium.
No.
When you are here, you are looking into what is evidently a crypt. There is a slab, a stone slab in the center, obviously where something is meant to be. It is, however, empty, and the stone that is meant to seal the crypt is up against one of the walls. It is inscribed with Walter Durst on that on its sealant stone.
Well,
Zeldrin, the one you are next to, is also empty, but the stone sealant, the sealant stone is unmarked.
well, I found young Walter's future resting place, but it seems to be empty. If the child was born still, then surely he would be interred already?
Can we look at it and see if there's any sign of, like, did someone crack this open? Did something bust out of it?
Why don't you make me an investigation check?
I will assist, because I am here.
Even with a 7, you have a certainty that there has been no damage done. This room was prepared and then never used.
Well, I think we've seen all there is to see down here. If you would like to go back up and check on Rosevalda and Thornbush.
I think that is a good plan.
Right? You ascend the stairs. Spiraling stairs that take you all the way into the attic. One moment. All right. Let's go to that map. as you have ascended the staircase, the long walk upwards, I need all of you to roll into initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
I was gonna say it's Walter. Oh man, Brokea is just, or Ariam is just not. I have keen senses. I can hear things from far away. I can smell things. Wait, who's that? Where did you come from?
Wait, what are we doing?
Why are you swinging at me? Ow!
Upon entry into this room, you are immediately drawn to the place where a window once was, on the south side of this building, south side of this room. In the place of glass, there is mortared stone. Fireplace that you pass by does not feed heat, but is seeping, leaking a choking black smoke. And opening the door from the passage of the stairs into this room, it is very hard to breathe. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws on the start of your turns. So we'll start with Zeldrin. I will say, for this point, you are not seeing any monster or threat or something that is pursuing. But you have a claustrophobia. You have a panic that is going to drive you into quickness. We'll keep initiative. You guys can move as you will, investigate as you plan to, but we will be in initiative for the time being. So again, at the beginning of your turn, Zeldrin, I'll have you make a con save.
Yep.
All right?
20.
Poisonous gas does not have any effect on you, and you may act as you'd like.
So it's pouring out from this fireplace. Is the fireplace like closed, like shuttered, or is it just open and roiling?
It is an open hearth.
Okay, so there's not like anything in there.
Correct.
To find.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a no for that. Yeah.
Okay. You said that like where there once was a window, there's now just stone, like over here.
Mm-hmm. Bricked, mortared, masoned wall.
Okay. Like at the same spot that the window is, not like,
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I think I had an effect set up for this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, huh.
Oh, also, that reminds me, the door out of this room is no longer a door. You see cycling metal blades, scythes that are turning in rotation and slicing into the wooden frame of the door that they are in. You're in danger.
Okay, this is bad. Y'all think maybe we should head back downstairs? We can enter up through the den. Or do we want to try to get through here?
No, let's get the F out.
Yeah, it does seem it would be safer. We can always come up the stairs from the other side of the attic.
Ariam, you like turn towards the door to the stairway, and it slams shut in your face.
Yes, well, probably should have seen that coming. Should have seen that coming.
I would like to try to starlight step into the hallway here.
Certainly can do so. And when you do, you hear the return of the chanting. The end comes, death be praised. Now shaking through the walls of this building.
All right, boys, it sounds like the house is trying to kill us now. I'll just move over in here. I don't see any sign of the ghosties.
Do not. But you see more swinging scythes and blades as in every door frame.
A fire in the room across the hall, or more smoke coming from the chimney, or whatever.
Not that you see where you're at, I don't think.
Well, like I can see it over.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. You do see like in every fireplace there is the black filth like climbing out of the fireplace.
Hmm.
Is that your full movement?
No, I am just gonna move kind of farther in here, um, and just see if I can like see anything.
All
Is
right.
this another like walled up uh something?
Yeah, that is the window that is bricked. You can see also on the bottom wall here, a glimpse of a window that is also bricked up.
Okay, so not getting out of any windows. Um, where was the door that we originally came in through was like down here?
It was this one here.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Zezarak. Okay. You are going to take 4 points of poison damage, choking on the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
May take your turn.
All right. I am going to approach this doorway and I'm going to use the campaign all-star crowbar to try and jam it in here to stop these blades from spinning.
I love that. I'll make an athletics check with advantage. Holy
Nice.
shit. I'm going to say that this particular trap becomes disabled. This door, these blades are snapped under the force of the crowbar. You and Arium would be able to pass through without being struck.
So I was 10 feet, 15, 20. Yeah, I'll call that 30. And I will give my crowbar a little kiss.
Arium.
It will follow after. 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait. This is the stairwell we came up, right? Yeah. This one
Yes.
here.
Yes.
In that case, I'll take my last 5 diagonally, and I will try to mirror what Zeldrin has just done. I'm sorry, Zazarak has just done. I do not have a crowbar, but I do have a metal trident, so I will try to just jam it in there and stop catch the blade
Uh-huh.
that is spinning in the tines of my trident.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I assume this is also athletics then.
Uh, I'm gonna say for this, you're gonna make an attack roll.
Cool. 21.
That is going to hit, and I'll require the a set damage threshold of 10.
Ooh, that is unlikely.
Oh, but there you go. Just a pierce through the center blades, and the blades are snapped free from their spinning rotation. That was redundant. It's fine. Great. Book says these traps can't be disarmed, but I'm obsessed with the crowbar situation, and I don't see why we can't um Yeah,
They
we
can't
can't
be
have fun.
disarmed. Doesn't mean they can't be broken.
Destroyed.
Yeah. Not disarming anything.
Yeah, that is all my movement, so I'm done.
Okay. Zeldrin, you're next.
Way's clear.
I thank you. I will try to head down the stairs.
Okay.
30 feet. I will continue with the dash if I can.
All right. As you are descending the stairs, you can feel like you see the walls move just a little bit and the scuttling of rodent feet through the walls and just movement. You kind of get the feeling you could probably put your fist through this wall pretty quick, but you hear the rodents on the other side. Let's see. I'll move you in just a second. Just running some stuff. It's fine. Okay. Where does that put you? Gotta remember where the shit is. Okay, alright. And yourself. This room. In the nursemaid's chambers. Once again, choked with black smoke. Let me see if it's when you enter or... Okay, when you start your turn. Okay.
How much more of my movement did it take to get there?
Did it take you 30 feet to get down? How much?
It was where my token was before you moved. It was 30 feet.
Okay. So if you choose to dash, then you've got 30 more feet.
Okay.
Or sorry, 25. I passed you through the door.
Okay.
Yep.
There's not really anywhere to go. I will try to avoid. Wait, is this? Sorry, is this door here one that we never wound up opening?
Yeah.
Is there still a door there, or is it just swinging blades that
It's
I can
more
see through?
blades. I'm working on moving the bar. Sorry.
Okay. Is that just like a balcony?
I believe it is, but let me
Looks
just.
like.
Weird. It doesn't like specify. It is a balcony. Yeah.
Mhm. I will try to use my hammer to smash that trap.
Okay. Go for it. That will hit, but not be enough to damage the trap.
Hmm.
Oh wait, hold on. You took an action to dash, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Okay. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Zezarak. Adam?
Oh, sorry, muted.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna 5, 10, 15.
I'll take you there.
Yes, I have no idea which way the stairs are going, clearly.
You are here at 25.
Okay, awesome. See my brother, I'll stand next to him. Oh, this is bad. And for my action, I'm gonna get 9 hit points back.
Drink a potion.
Yeah, drinking a potion.
All right. Arium?
I need to make a con save.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, You are not in a room that is choked with black smoke.
Got it.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Man, this map is helpful. Makes it very easy for me to see where the traps and stuff are. All right, so you're there with 20.
I'm desperately trying to remember where the hell we went from here. Oh, through the door. One of these doors. Oh, there we go. That would be 25.
If we
30.
Yep. What was that, Tyler?
I was just gonna say in character, if we can smash through this one, we can hop off a balcony if y'all are down to take a fall.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Zeldrin, it's your turn.
Um,
Oh, sorry, action.
yeah. I was gonna start to smash this one or try to catch it, but
I'm not
I
saying
can't
that's a
get.
great idea. We're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I'll try to catch this one. Um, I will dash. I will try to dive through because I want to see how this works out.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
I will try to time it. I will take a dash action. Ha!
All right, make me an acrobatics check.
Oh boy. I regret everything already. Yeah, I definitely do.
You throw yourself through the blades and take 4 points of slashing damage as you do, and as you kind of come through it and kind of dust yourself off, like catching your nicks, the
10 hit points. I'm fat.
the plate armor in front of you, its head turns and looks down at you.
Oh shit. Good news. It doesn't hurt so bad. Bad news. Fuck.
Zeldrin, it is your turn.
Oh man.
Can I keep moving since I have taken a
Oh yes.
dash? I just want to
Yes.
get to the other side of him near the top of the stairs.
Okay.
All right. Well, con save in this room.
Oh, yep, that is correct.
Alright.
That is a save.
I will try to also hop through the blades.
All right, acrobatics check.
Haha.
Holy
Nailed
shit,
it.
like a dancer, he spins through, matching the blades immaculately.
Once he's through, he does just kind of hit the ground. I was not paying attention to the landing. I was paying attention to the blades. So I will just get up and there it is. Second flame. Come on. Oh,
What
no, I'm
is up with that? I did roll a 15.
Yeah.
You blast the suit of armor with holy light, and in return, it tries to club you with its metal arms with a nat 20 and then an 18.
Those both hit.
The nat 20 will do a total of 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
Uh-huh.
and then the other will do 7.
I am down.
Shit.
It's exactly 16. That's how many I had.
Yeah, oh, that's right. You had the temp HP in the pit.
Yeah.
All right, Zazarak.
All right. Sazerac is doing that thing like a kid trying to time his entrance into a double Dutch jump rope thing as he's trying to gauge when to jump through these blades.
That is barely enough. You feel a tear in your shirt as you pass through.
As Zeldrin's going down, you just hear him. We should have jumped.
Um,
I'll take inspiration from that.
and with my action, I will reach down and touch my brother's cheek. No rest yet, Zelly. 5 hit points. Lay on hands.
Arium.
I will. God, I wish I could turn into okay right now. I will just lash out with the trident. I will try to
Okay.
keep this thing's attention on me. 22
That will hit.
for 9 magical piercing and 2 cold.
Right. Appears to take all of that.
Go ahead, down the stairs. I'll hold it here.
Okay. Zeldrin, you're conscious.
I will get up. My bar is not responding like it's supposed to, but
Oh, I
I
see it.
will. I will disengage and head on down the stairs.
Okay. You'll have 5 feet of movement. Once you are on the right floor, down. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, I had to stand up, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually only a little ways.
Okay. Great. Uh, Zazarak, you see out of the corner of your eye, as you are bracing against this animated suit of armor, something dart towards you.
Hmm?
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd you go? There it is. It is a wooden stick, and upon closer inspection, as it flies towards you, it is in fact a broom, and it whacks you upside the head. Let's see. That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And the armor will then swing once out at Arium and then at Zazarak with a 17 for Arium for 4 points
Will
of
hit.
bludgeoning damage, and then a 9 against Zazarak.
We'll miss.
And it is Zazzy's turn.
Um. All right. Aram, please head down those stairs and I'll be in front of you before you know it. And I'm going to hold an action to take my starlight step.
I'll allow it. I don't think you technically can hold bonus actions, but I'll allow it.
That's fine. I'll just take my action then.
Okay.
And I'll fucking smash this thing.
Okay, which
or
one?
maybe I won't. The pseudo armor.
Okay. Ooh, that'll hit. Okay. That does take out a big piece of like one of its empty gauntleted hands.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Arium.
If you're sure, I will disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, down the stairs.
Okay. Da, da, da. Puts you right there. Anything else for your turn?
Yep, I have 5 more feet of movement. Haha.
Okay. All right. Any act? Oh, disengage. Okay.
Yeah.
Zeldrin.
I will just throw a sacred flame at the suit of armor.
Okay. That hits. And then down the stairs.
Zaz, don't you lollygag.
I would never.
All right. You got 20 more feet.
Hell if I know what to do with it. I'll just get closer to this door. Well, hang on. I'll try to hop. Nope. Where the hell are we? Oh, we got to go back down the stairs more. It's like, where's the, okay. So that was 5, 10, 20. That's it.
Okay. The broom will once again smack out at Zaz for Jesus, a 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It's 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the armor. 1, 2, 14, and a nat 1 against you.
All right.
Nat 1 was from its handless arm. Right, Zaz?
All right. I will starlight step as far as I can down onto the stairs.
Okay.
And then I'm running down the stairs.
Okay. There you are.
Okay. Have I run it all at this point? Have I used any movement?
I'll say with Starlight Step needing to be able to see where you land,
Mhm.
I'll say you have had to have moved 15 feet.
Okay. I'm going to move 15 feet further down the stairs.
Okay.
And use my action to continue down the stairs until I'm on the first floor. So use the dash action.
Okay. I think that will actually take you the rest of the way down to the first floor here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Arium, you saw Zazarak just fly by. Oh, please make me a con save as this hearth is once again spitting noxious fumes. That is a save.
Excuse me. If I could pick you up and carry you, I would.
All right, you are here with 5 more feet of movement.
I'm desperately trying to remember where we came into this building. Roll 20. Let go of my fucking mouse. I can't put myself down. I have no idea where I'm ending up. I'm so sorry. My
Oh, no.
token is stuck to my
Oh
mouse.
God. Okay.
I gotta
I got you.
refresh.
Yeah, I'll get you.
Trying to get out the fucking door.
You threw yourself into an oven fantastically. Actually, it was wild.
Ah, okay. There's a token next to me all of a sudden. That was not there before. I have 5 feet left, so I will go there because I now remember where the door is.
Oh, sorry. I moved you to that square because that was your last 5 feet.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
I will dash as an action.
Okay.
We are all leaving, right? We're just running out of the door. Sounds good.
What door?
5, and I will dash through these, double spinning blades.
Excellent. Make me a dexterity saving throw or acrobatics check. Different. Harder.
Actually, much harder because I am not proficient in acrobatics
I know.
at all. Ow!
Yep. That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Oops. There we go. I will stop by these next ones before I throw myself through and start bleeding out with no one to find me.
Zeldrin, you're next.
Yeah.
Zezarek, we're going to need the crowbar.
10 more feet to get to the bottom of these stairs.
All right. That'll put you in that space with Zeldrin or Zazarak.
Now, given that we're all running together, and would I have been able to see which set of doors they went through?
Yeah. You can hear him screaming from the foyer.
You can also see the trail of blood from me going through the blade.
Like this, like cycling blades are like spitting some of his blood across the floor.
As I'm running, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and leap through.
Okay.
So those
Oh wait, is that
10,
okay? You're counting movement. Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. If I make it through, that is, and I don't
Okay.
die on the blades. It was acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
You turn on guidance.
Let's see. That. Oh god. That is 11 points of slashing damage.
Yep, I go down.
All right, I'll have you go down right here.
But he made it through.
Right.
I
This
think that
one.
that's only fair. I think it's forcing your way through and then just like, oh god, and taking a knee. Oh, the broom gets to take a turn now. What's the broom's speed? Oh god. Oh no. The character sheet. Okay. Oh, guess what? The broom's fast as fuck. Here it comes down the flight of stairs, just dropping right past the stairs and coming right for you.
It just literally floats down the center of the fucking spiral staircase like, you bitches thought you were gonna get away from me. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
It did only roll an 11 to hit you, Zaz, so you just duck as you are once again assailed by household products.
Oh, fuck all the way off, my friend.
The armor is slower than all of you, though, so it does not reach you. You can hear it climbing down the stairs. Zazarak, it is your turn.
Smoke.
Oh, yeah, make a con save.
Well, hold on. I'm confused. I made a con save at the end of my last turn. So is it at
Did
the
you?
end? Yeah.
It's at the beginning. It's at the beginning. Did I prompt that?
That may
You
have
did-
been a prompt for me.
Yes, it was. It definitely was. I'll let you roll again,
Okay.
Adam.
Okay. No worries.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
All right, Crowy. It's our time to shine.
That broom
will.
is gonna swing at you again.
Yeah, great.
That's an 8. Okay, all right. Go crowbar.
I will starlight step through the blades,
Uh-huh.
as I appear on this side of the blades, I will toss the crowbar to Arium, and I will reach down and give my brother a hit point.
All right, Ariel.
We are at the bottom of the barrel resource-wise, fellas.
I knew I
Oh,
could count on you.
I had a potion left, but I suppose I can. And he will spin
Save
he will spin the crowbar in one hand, spin the trident in the other, and attempt to jam this last the door trap in front of him.
Fuck yeah. This is you can either attack and have the damage threshold, or you can try to jam with the crowbar with an athletics check with advantage because it's a crowbar.
I will do the athletics check with advantage.
All right.
Oof.
Oh, that is not gonna work.
Yeah. He spins them both. They clang off of each other and scatter apart from each other. Okay, well. All right. I'll have it in a moment.
Zeldrin, you're able to get up.
I will clamber to my feet, come over here, and try to smash with my hammer.
Okay. That'll hit. You feel them dent and weigh down, and it affects their spin, but this does not break it.
Mm-hmm.
Broom just zooms back and forth, taunting you on the other side of the blades, Zazarak. Zazarak's turn.
Broom is fucking savage.
You motherfucker. I am going to eat so many crackers with no plate and just let the crumbs fall everywhere. As
I had inspiration. I could have inspiration. Never mind.
as I turn to swing my double-bladed scimitar in between my friend and my brother to try and destroy these spinning blades. Oof. And the other side.
There you go. Oh. Another clatter as more of the blades dent, and their swing is slowed, but they're still moving. All right, Rukea.
Right. That's
Our
hers
area.
again. Come on, crowbar. Surely we can. Don't. We have
We
this.
can work
We
this
do.
out.
Holy shit, we do. He tries to jam it in between the blades, but they are spinning in opposite directions, and the crowbar just snaps back and clocks it in the face.
Better put that back in Zazarak's hands.
I just hand it out. I just hold it out.
Yeah.
There is blood pouring from what is probably a broken nose. He's like, it doesn't like me. It only likes you.
It's okay, Crowy. Never again.
Zeldrin.
These blades are still spinning.
Most definitely.
I'll just try to hit the one that I hit again.
Oh my god. This is where we die, y'all. This is where the campaign ends. In this room.
Fucking a total of 4 nat 1s between y'all in the past round. Oh my god. The broom's gonna try to get through.
I mean, next, this little
Yes.
room we're in is just gonna shrink until we're dead.
The broom ducks through almost effortlessly. Comes a Zazarak with a 9 to hit.
I'm going to invent Oreos, motherfucker.
Oh, and the steady s- steady steel footfalls of armor.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
All right, Crowy. It's you and me, friend.
I'll allow it.
I will. Yeah, I will hold the crowbar in place to make sure that the blades aren't spinning and say, go, go, go.
Okay. All right. Rokaya?
I will take an attack at this broom before I duck through the blades.
Okay.
You leave my friend alone.
That's gonna hit. That's enough to knock it to the ground.
And then I will. I look at Zazarak, give a nod, like, we did this. And then go through the blades.
Okay. Let's see. All right. You are on the other side. With those blades locked. You are right outside the front door, or right beside the front door.
Yeah, I will try to pull that door open.
All right. For a moment, you're worried that it's locked, but then it's just jammed. You shoulder it, and it opens.
Come on, come on.
Zeldrin.
I will give chase.
Okay. And the armor is stopped. Zazarak.
Fuck you, broom. Who's a mess on the floor
Throw 'em in the
now,
fire.
broom? And I'd run out.
Three of you pass through the front door of this building, of this house.
This was like some kind of death house.
The black ashen streaks of the previous chars, the burned scars of this building begin to climb further and further up facing. The whole thing groans under its own weight, but the white and gray mist that has pressed so close and obscured your vision from within softens and leads you to the street, then chases itself down the road, and you are once again out within the village of Barovia.
What does this house look like from the outside now that we're in here?
Burned down yet?
It is not burnt down.
Yeah, yeah.
It is just sooty.
If I had a tinderbox.
the brickwork that you saw blocking the windows does not appear to be there. The rotted walls where you likely could have broken through sag somewhat, but no more than they did when you had first seen them. There are no lights in any window.
Well, shall we limp our way back to Ismark and suggest perhaps that maybe now the house will burn?
Maybe. Although I would not be surprised to find out that we have affected no change whatsoever.
We'd
Well,
like to
we've
think
at
at the very
least
least.
put
Go
the
ahead, I'm
children
sorry.
to rest.
Yes.
Say, y'all remember when we were speaking to Rose? She mentioned she was not the figure who talked to us outside when we approached.
Hmm. I remember that distinctly, yes.
I don't think we ever got an answer about that.
Yeah,
I
that
think it
is
might have been the
troubling.
house trying to entice us inside.
Perhaps.
Oh, maybe.
Can
Well,
we tell how long it's been since we went inside? Like, is it still the same time of day as when we went in?
Oh no, time has passed. um, not a lot of time. You've probably been there more than an hour.
Okay.
But maybe not much more than an hour. As far as you can tell, everything looks the same.
So a commensurate amount of time seems to have passed outside as the amount we spent inside. Is
Yes,
basically
yes.
okay.
well, I don't know that we're going to find much answers to any of our questions out here bleeding in the streets. I think perhaps either go find Ismark or head back to the Blood of the Vine Tavern. Try and get a little rest.
I'm sure we could take shelter at the burgomaster's house.
It seemed the most likely place to find Ismark as well, since he put us onto this. I'm sure he might like to know what we've seen.
Oh, well then. Shall we?
Yes.
Heading back to the Burgomasters.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just making sure. You walk the street back up towards the hill. Good 15 minutes pass, and you are taken once again outside their gate. Knock and confirm yourselves, and Arena once again lets you inside. You look terrible.
The house tried to kill us.
It has been a day, but I feel like we've accomplished something.
Where is your broom?
I in the closet.
I march off to the closet.
Interrogate the broom.
She just kind of watches you go, flicking her head between you and the other two on the doorstep. Brings everyone else into the foyer and then bolts the door behind her. I can go get his mark.
If you wouldn't
Zazarad, what
mind.
do you do to their broom?
It's a no. I just returned. It's okay, fellas. Broom's fine.
Okay.
I
Just
checked
half
it out.
expecting you to come out with a snapped in half broom for me to mend.
My temper got the better of me again, Sally.
Not to worry, just keep the cracks less than a foot in length.
A wide broom. Irina comes down again with Ismark, who takes sort of a step back at the bloody sight of all of you. You're alive.
Barely.
Yes, it was very interesting. We encountered someone who claimed to be one of the children living in the house, Rosvalda, out in the market, but as you will hear later, that was almost certainly not the case, and uh, go through the entire thing.
The two of them are like wrapped and horrified by every little macabre detail that is provided. Um, Irina's sitting with her arms kind of folded across her chest and biting her nails, and Ismark is unable to do anything but pace and listen. At least it sounds as if the monster that the child told you about is dead. That's something.
Yes. Does this seal? I assume this is the that this is in fact the seal of the master of this land. Produce the
A
mended wax
very
seal.
an immediate and recognized nod.
I suspected as much. I mean, it was signed by him, but it wasn't a fake or anything.
Might I read that myself?
I actually did
Oh,
not
that's
take the
right.
letter, as I
That's right.
recall. I just brought the
Yes.
seal, but I will repeat the letter as much as I am able to.
Uh-huh. Curious. Sounds as if the Durst family was under the impression that, I don't know, that he was some sort of savior or hero to Barovia, or called to be one. That's very strange. I mean, Master Zarovich has been the master of this land generations before. Like, would you even dare say the Dursts have had any prominence? But I suppose this place can get to the best of us, drive just about anyone mad.
It doesn't sound like this particular fellow was the best of this town.
I dare say not. Wonder who it was who was the bearer of that child. Unfortunate. If there is any way we can try to destroy that building in a more permanent way, then perhaps I should speak with Father Donovich, and with him less burdened, he might be able to think of something. Can't thank you enough for putting yourselves in such harm's way for our city. Sort of thing is almost enough to give fools some hope. You said you were
Hopefully,
intending to travel to Zerpool, is that correct?
Making our way there eventually.
Hmm.
Got a few questions for those we hope to find there. Say, you mentioning about wondering who it was that bore the child. I wonder. I mean, the specter we encountered, the housemaid, she seemed incredibly protective of the bundle that was placed there. Could be that it was her child.
It would make most sense, I think. Or some other servant.
Hmm.
He
or
was
any person who might have found their way into that dungeon.
yeah. Well, Inspector was fiercely protective.
I would defer to you then in that matter.
Well, even after all we did, still quite a bit of danger trying to get out of that house. It could be that uh, you know whatever we set off has relaxed and left, but uh, anyone who heads towards that house should still approach with much caution.
Agreed. If you are to leave the village, stay as long as you need to recover. You all look, and I mean, rest as much as you need to, but if your intentions are to leave, I won't be able to go with you. But and I certainly don't think that I'm so silver-tongued as to give you any aid at Buildrath's Mercantile, but I can at least help provide some provisions, materials. At least go with you to the Mercantile and help purchase anything that you might not be able to afford.
Uh, should we be needing that, that'd be much appreciated. Irina, are you still interested in accompanying us out of the city, looking for refuge in some other location?
She looks up at Ismark with some sorrow, and says, As much as I do not think that I could escape Master Zaravich's eye, I think it would be safer still if I were not in Barovia. And while the roads may be very, very dangerous, I think the three of you have at least proved yourselves to be capable protectors.
It is what we strive to do. Uh, we will be more than happy to um, see you to whatever destination you decide to seek.
She nods. Thank you.
Well, I think some shut eye and maybe possible maybe to launder some of these clothes. Sweating them profusely.
I'll be happy to take care of any of that for you.
Oh,
Do
that's very kind of you. I mean, but if you can just show me some water, and I don't mind doing the work.
do we want to take a moment and try and figure out what some of these knickknacks are that we found down in that basement? As I pull out the crystal.
Hmm.
Yes, I do wonder if perhaps they are recognizable. The shades that we saw in the basement, one for each object. If
Hmm.
these objects can be recognized, perhaps we can determine who those individuals might be
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah,
or might have been.
I'll pull out the 13 odd objects and uh, lay them out on the table.
Sure. I will say immediately that Ismark and Irina have no recognition of any of these items, but you have a mummified goblin's hand, a knife carved from human bone, a dagger with a rat skull in the pommel, uh, an orb made from a Nothic's eye.
Awesome.
Yeah. An aspergillium carved from bone. I looked that up recently. Oh, I've got to look it up again because I did learn what that was when I saw this the first time, but now I've got to look it up again. Oh, that's right. It's a religious token. That is a small metal dowel with a uh. It's kind of shaped like a rattle, and the rattle of it is perforated, and you use it to sprinkle holy water. Um,
Huh.
uh, yeah, yeah. Um, then you have a ghoul skin cloak. Um, a dissected frog lashed to a stick that is not magical, but does look like a wand of polymorph. um, bag full of bat guano, a hag's severed finger.
Fireball materials.
Hmm. A 6-inch tall wooden figurine of a mummy, an iron pendant adorned with a devil's face, a shrunken, shriveled head of a halfling, and then a small wooden coffer containing a dire wolf's withered tongue.
What the fuck are the point of all these?
Well, doesn't need to be something we do tonight. Perhaps after a rest, I can just take a look and see if I can find any magic on these items, and if not, we might just destroy them.
Do you take a minute to look at any of the other things you found in the uh
Hmm. Yeah, uh, I have no way to do anything with the other things, though.
um
So,
so you don't you can't cast detect magic, but you can do some inspection, and I'll let you do that.
uh-huh.
Um, like for example, the yellow leather book
Hmm.
is a spell book that has some spells in it. Um, I would require an alchemist's check for the which anyone could use either an intelligence or a wisdom skill to roll for what's in the flask with something green in it.
I'm
Just roll.
proficient in alchemist supplies.
Go for it.
Intelligence. Go. Nat one again. Fuck yes.
You stick your finger into the vial and draw it out, and the goop on it is highly sticky and suddenly bursts into green flame, and it takes some fucking work for you to shake out the alchemist's fire that you've almost spread into the house.
Oh my god.
And then, as a matter of fact, it is possible to like attune to the cloak to do the action of attuning to the cloak to determine what it is, if you'd like
Yeah,
to.
yeah, I'll do that.
All right, cloak of protection.
Also, ow, have this out. Silver hairbrush. Ow! Someone take this thing.
Ugh.
Oh well. Oh, we found that at the same place we found the silver short sword, didn't we?
You keep that thing away from me. Although, I should suggest you hold on to it in case Rokea ever goes rogue.
Oh, I do appreciate the sentiment, but I would never. We have other contingency plans in place.
Um, the chain shirt, is it just a plain chain shirt?
Correct.
If you want to hang on to that alchemist fire, you're welcome to, Arium. The spell book, I don't see what we can do with that. Think which one of you has the thieves' tools?
Actually, I think, Ariam, I think you currently have the thieves' tools.
Mhm.
Oh, I do. Yes, here.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
think
yeah,
you
that's
are
fine.
perhaps a little more skilled with them than I am.
Happy to hold on to them.
Got a mess kit, a bullseye lantern, 15 candles, a gold ring, and an eye patch with the carnelian.
Yes, and
And the
do.
orb.
Yeah, the
And
crystal
your orb.
orb.
This
You know,
gray cloak. Which of us feels we need a little more armor? I'm
Oh,
fairly good there. I mean, higher is always better, but if one of you is taking more hits than me, you're welcome to it.
I'm inclined to, if you would like it, to leave it on you, as well. You can more easily return us to fighting shape than can we do so for you.
Fair
yes,
point.
agreed.
All right. Well, if either of you keep going down or anything, I will I will force it on you if need be. But yeah, I'll stay attuned to the cloak then.
I am going to spend an hour focusing on this crystal orb.
All right. You study and try to determine any abilities it has. It is a magic focus, but it holds no other properties.
Uh,
Well, if we had a wizard, they'd be suited up.
yeah, this is a crystal.
Maybe we can find someone who has an interest in the arcane and offload that in the spell book to them at some point.
Perhaps. It's
All right.
almost as
Anything
if
else?
whoever built that hellish prison of a dungeon valued the contributions of a wizard over all others.
Anything else anyone wants to do for the day?
Rest.
Yeah.
You can all take your long rest. You can all move to level 5,
Hot damn.
and we will pick up with you deciding if you need more time in the village of Barovia, or if you are ready to head back onto the Svalak Road